Okay, it's transfer deadline day, and I'm delighted to be joined by Harry Baker. Harry, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, sir.
Great, absolutely delighted to have you on board. And to be honest, I think like most of our fans, I think we thought we'd missed the Harry Baker train. Obviously, a more recent transfer for you a few weeks ago, but you're here, and I think we're all delighted.
Yeah, no. Funny enough, me and Greasy did speak before I did move to Barnstable, but it just didn't happen for a couple of reasons. But no, it's nice to finally come. So I'm looking forward to it.
So how did the move come about?
I spoke to Greavesy last Sunday, and he said if I was up for it, maybe something could happen. And then we spoke more Monday, and then when Tuesday came, I came up and done a bit of the warm up with the lads, and then yeah, it was all done. So no, I'm delighted it went through so quickly.
So obviously we saw you very recently when we played against Barnstable. Was that
Yeah.
Was that something that you kind of felt? Did it feel like you're on the wrong team? Was it?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. No, like even when I was at Barnstable, we came in and it's like the best team we faced and that. So to be a part of that, it's going to be for the last 6 games of the season. It's going to be exciting.
So I think what is exciting is obviously we don't really have a striker with your sort of qualities, and I think it's something that we've got sort of the sort of pacey wingers. We've got John, we've got Kane, and I think that discussion that always comes up around the fans is we need a striker like Harry Baker. But actually, we've done one better.
Were they drinking in the bar when they said that?
It's true. They're always drinking in the bar. But I think
it's obviously like the forwards Froome have got at the moment. They are, I watched them the other night, and they've like Greasy said in the interview, 60 of the 82 goals have all come from the front 3 or 4. So no, there's a really good firepower to have.
It's because Mapstone got injured and we stopped scoring from corners. That's what happened. So what is it when we sort of look back as fans and being part of the club? Our last sort of time with yourself was when you joined on loan and you sort of played for those 5 games, 3 goals. It was sort of getting yourself back into the Weymouth side, but that turned into a move to Poole. How did that sort of period go for you? Because we were hoping you.
Yeah, obviously I came on loan to Froome and just kind of like got on the team and started scoring, and then the Sunday we had a big game on the Tuesday. I remember on the Sunday Weymouth recalled me, so that went I had to obviously go back to Weymouth, and then after that I moved from Weymouth to Poole that summer, and it's been for me the last couple of years has been a bit tricky I've picked up some injuries and that, but no, I just want to, just carry on now and do well.
Definitely, and always tricky joining a side during that COVID period as well. It's trying to get into it.
Yeah, with COVID, obviously, you start a season, then it ends, and then it's hard to get going. And with a couple of injuries, with that, I've got some time to make up, really. So,
but your league record's still up there. Like when I chat to Kane, I think he's always sort of looks back on his record, and when you're sort of a 1 in 2 striker in the sort of league, it's really impressive, especially when you're doing that at Southern Prem level as well, and even beyond. So I think it's really exciting to sort of have those things in place. I mean, you've had a few weeks now of re-experiencing the Div 1. How does it feel different? Is it much different? Is it the same sort of quality?
Yeah, I'd say it's a lot. It is a bit different, I find. Yeah, and obviously, like with Froome's team, a lot of teams obviously going to come and sit in and make it difficult to play. But there's quality in both leagues, so there's not too much in it. And
obviously, you're coming in now. The squad's quite a lot changed since you were last here in terms of the personnel and the players here. So obviously, a few old faces. But yeah, is there anyone that you've played with before at different clubs or anything like that?
Yeah, I played with Lens at youth level, and obviously Kane was there when I came back from Weymouth in the captain, and there's a couple still, and obviously Bash still the kit man.
Bash never go. Yeah,
I seen him smiling the other day for the first time in 10 years, so that was good.
Well, I'll definitely do well. I can tell you what, Harry, he'll be smiling today. So you've mentioned obviously just joining this week. Have you had a first training session with the team, or is it just very much sort of the match on Tuesday?
Yeah, it was just a match on Tuesday, but I think my forms didn't go through on time, so I couldn't be a part of that. So hopefully Saturday.
Oh, we were saving that for deadline day, otherwise we wouldn't have had anything to say.
Yeah.
So obviously the last time you were at the club, I feel like we've made quite a lot of strides on and off the field as a club. Yes, must not necessarily got been relegated, but playing in front of crowds now, sort of 500, 600, 700s. How did it feel sort of being at the ground and sort of seeing it with the sort of capacity we had for Bath?
To be fair, it's just like completely different to when I last came. It's like a different feel around the club, and yeah, the fans. There was for a cup game. There must have been, was it 600 or 700 there the other night?
Yeah,
it's just crazy, and the lads behind the goal making a racket. It was a good atmosphere, to be fair.
Well, definitely, you'll have to get very used to our new ultra structure, which I'm probably going to get wrong, seeing as I'm not in it, any of them. But I think we've got the ultras, the new ultras, and the young ultras, and
yeah.
There's going to be a big ultra off at some point, I think.
Yeah.
Oh dear, Harry, I've just lost your video. Oh, there you are.
Ooh,
That's all right. He's back. He hasn't gone that quick. Don't worry. But, so yeah, are you in the squad for this weekend coming up, or is it something that's?
Yeah, hopefully, can be in the squad. Like Greasy said, it's like the team's pretty solid at the minute, but if there's a chance on the bench to come off and grab some points, I'd be delighted for that.
Definitely, well, I'd say it'd be great to have you involved in and around that. I think, as I say, we play exciting football, and the crowd loves a good goal. So I think we're all very excited. All right. Well, Harry, it's been absolutely brilliant speaking to you tonight, and welcome from everyone in the club. Welcome back, and we look forward to seeing you really soon on the pitch.
Brilliant. Cheers.